Hey guys, I'm Silverwolf and I got another drawing video for you today. First of all, we got some shout outs. One is to Mr. Macho and the other is YourBro91. And YourBro91 asks if I think it's crazy I've been on YouTube for 15 years. Well, it is kind of crazy because it's an awful long time to have been on YouTube. I started off doing just small random videos sometimes, and it kind of blew up when my Furby videos got popular. So yeah, it is kind of crazy, isn't it? Although I've been on the internet for longer than 15 years, but yeah, it's pretty crazy that it's been that long. And the Furby thing started properly getting big. I found on my Facebook memories a few days ago, about 9 years ago, I was really surprised. I had 40 comments after Christmas because people got the new Furby for Christmas, and yeah, I was very surprised I had all these comments. And of course, since then, you know, I was the go-to person really for Furbies on YouTube. I was the first person to upload videos of the Crystal Furbies because they came out in the UK first for some reason, which was pretty cool and helped the traffic on my channel a lot. But unfortunately, since Hasbro stopped releasing Furbies, well, you know, I've had to do other stuff. Anyway, yes, to answer your question, it is pretty crazy. Right, so today's video I'm going to try to teach you to draw hands. Now, hands are remarkably hard to draw. Most people, if there is something they struggle to draw, it's hands. And I used to get around this problem when I was a kid by drawing people with their hands in their pockets, which is a common thing that artists do, or, you know, hide the hands behind something else or something. So, weird thing is, I actually learnt how to draw hands when I was in high school, and I was drawing Mewtwo hands. Now, if you don't know, Mewtwo's got hands that are kind of like this. I will sketch one out for you. He's got a thumb, he's got two fingers like that, and on the ends of the fingers are these sort of blob things. And that is how I learnt to draw hands. I have no idea why. No, the camera's not focusing on it. Is that a bit closer though? I don't know why the camera's not focusing. There we go. I have no idea why that helped me to draw hands. Maybe it's because they still have fingers, but it breaks them down to less fingers. Because cartoon characters tend to have 3 fingers and a thumb. Let's see if I can get this to focus a bit better. It's not very good, is it? It seems to be on macro for some reason. There we go. And the reason they have 3 fingers and a thumb is because it's easier for animators to animate the hands. Whereas humans, of course, we have 4 fingers and a thumb. So, obviously, use your own hands for reference. If you're stuck with a certain pose, it's very helpful. Take a photo of your hand in that pose, and it'll help. So I'm going to try to attempt to break down the whole thing of hands. Now, you've got the palm of the hand, which is kind of like this. It's that shape. You've got a thumb that comes off here, like that. And then you've got your fingers. The middle finger is the longest. Your ring finger's about the same length as your index finger. And then you've got your pinky. So there you go. That's a basic hand. So you can draw hands in different poses. So I just kind of make hand poses up, or I use, you know, relevant poses for hands. The hardest hand pose I've ever found is someone holding drumsticks. I don't know why I struggle so much with that, but I do. I don't find hands particularly hard per se. I often like to draw hands like this. And another one. Also, I tend to draw male characters with chunkier hands slightly, female characters with more slender hands, and I also tend to always draw the same amount of fingers as what we humans have, unless I'm emulating a style. So for example, these guys here, I'll show you this picture I've been working on. It's in pencil, you can see here. She's sitting and playing the guitar for him, and you can see she's only got 3 fingers, because I'm emulating the style of an extremely goofy movie, which is what the male character in the picture is from. So if I'm trying to do something like a film, you know, fan art for something, then yeah, I stick to what they have. Let's try another hand pose. You know, I'm trying to think of hand poses and I'm all out. Oh, here's a good one. This is one that I often draw. Doing the metal horns for if you go to a rock concert or something. Or you can even do this one. Which is something that I used to do a lot when I was a kid. In photos. My mum still reminds me of it today. The peace sign. So yeah, there's no limit to what you can do with hands, really. I won't draw one giving the finger for all you young people watching. I'm trying to keep this clean, I suppose. But I can do this, which isn't rude if you're American. But it is swearing if you're from the UK. And that is giving the double fingers with the back of your hand towards the viewer. What that actually is, it is the equivalent of the middle finger in the UK, although we do use the middle finger as well. But the origin comes from people who are using bows and arrows. That part of the hand would be facing the enemy when they were sort of pulling back the bow to fire it. And so of course it's kind of a chide to your enemy. Sort of mocking them, like you're gonna die, sort of thing. Yeah, so that is. And another thing you can also do is you can add in like the knuckles and the fingernails as well. I mean, I do add the fingernails in my hands. This one here, for example, the fingernails are on the edge of the finger there, so you don't really see much of them, and you only see, you know, because they're the other side of the finger. But now, if it's a lady, I tend to do, like, give her little nails. So now you see, it's a lady's hand. Well, it's a bit of a chunky lady's hand, but it's still a lady's hand. These are very simple hand designs, like I said. I'm sure there's other stuff you can do with them. So there's lots of hands giving fingers in that picture. I hope you found it helpful anyway. Like I said, use your own hands for reference. Drawing hands holding things. I mean, I could draw a hand holding something, so I don't know what the hand's holding, but there's a hand holding maybe a drink or a pole or something. Maybe it's a can of beer. Like that. Hand holding a can of beer. Or you can also do, this one's quite easy. An angry hand that's in a fist. Like that. So there's lots of different poses, obviously, that you can do with hands, and you can add details such as, you know, the joints on them, the knuckles, and the fingernails. So I hope you found this helpful. If you want to see more art videos, feel free to click on the boxes below. As always, check out my Etsy and New Monday stores, because there's custom plushies. I take plush commissions and art commissions with them, or you can buy me a coffee on Ko-fi. The links are all in the description. So stay safe, stay healthy, and stay safe, stay healthy, and keep being awesome. Sorry guys, I have actually just woken up. I'm trying to get all these done this morning because I'm going on holiday. Yeah, stay safe, stay healthy, and keep being awesome. This is Sylvie signing off.